The Coast Guard has recovered two more bodies near where a ship capsized off of the coast of Louisiana. The accident has killed at least 4 people. 9 crew members are still missing. The Sea Corps Power toppled over Tuesday when it encountered high winds of up to 90 miles per hour. 6 crew members were rescued earlier this week. The Coast Guard is continuing its search over the weekend. CBS News digital journalist Jessi Mitchell is in Louisiana, and she joins me now to talk about these ongoing search efforts. Jessi, how has the weather in the area impacted the search? I can see it looks like there's still some high surf and the wind in your hair. What is the latest there on the ground?
Well, Lana, the weather has been a factor every single day since this accident, and it's really hampering efforts for the divers to get in and search in that boat. And even now, we're expecting imminent storms coming this way here on Grand Isle. The ship is about 8 miles off the coast here, and the divers have had to come out of the water every time that these dangerous weather conditions mount. And 6 crew members were rescued that first day, but since then, no more survivors have been rescued. The coroner has confirmed 4 deceased crew members. 9 more are still missing at this point, and the efforts are going around the clock. However, the divers have had to be pulled out due to the severe weather. The dead include Captain David Leday, who was found just that first day. And then since then, we have found Ernest Williams. He was found almost 50 miles away from the wreckage. And just yesterday, they found 2 more crew members inside when the divers were finally able to access the boat. But that was the first time they were able to get inside. And those families are now mourning and getting a sense of closure, Lana.
And Jessi, I know that you've actually been speaking with family members of some of the missing crew members. What have they had to tell you about how they're feeling and what they're hearing from the Coast Guard now?
Well, they are getting angrier by the day as this wait continues. The families are really upset that the divers, expert divers, are not working around the clock like the helicopters, the planes, the boats that are out there. They want those divers getting access to the boat, searching through these compartments for anybody who might still be missing. The Coast Guard says it is possible that there are air pockets in the boat where people could survive, but the problem is they can't compromise that oxygen by just breaking into the boat. So they're having to methodically go through every compartment. And the problem, again, is that the water is so dark that even with the powerful lights that they have, they can't even see beyond their hand in front of them. And so it's a very slow, methodical process of feeling around in there. And that's how they found these 2 men yesterday. That was where Anthony Hartland and James Wallingford, they were found in the port side engine room. And so today the divers are back out. They launched at 9 a.m. and they are trying to use these favorable weather conditions right now to find more people.
And Jessi, given that the Coast Guard says that they do believe that some of the crew members could be alive inside of the boat, I'm wondering how long that window lasts with these tiny air pockets, and how long we can maintain that hope, and when we need to start to gird ourselves for the possibility that this is no longer a search and rescue, but a recovery mission.
Well, there is a very fine line, a Coast Guard spokesman told me yesterday, between rescue and recovery. There is no specific timeline, and even now, I just spoke with a couple of family members who are staying at they've rented a camp out here on Grand Isle. They don't live nearby, but when they heard this news, of course, they raced down to the coast. They've been staying here, and they just had word that, you know, they might need to start preparing for the possibility that their loved ones won't come home. But the one thing the Coast Guard spokesman told me is that, you know, there are so many factors, including weather and water conditions, but the one thing nobody can account for is someone's will to live. And that is what is keeping the hope alive for these families, Lana.
Well, Jessi, thank you.
Thank you.